Hey everyone! We need to talk about the recent headlines involving Selena Gomez and the mental health company she helped launch not too long ago. There's been a wave of concern as current and former employees have begun to speak out. There are allegations of missed payments, and even reports that Selena's mom had to take out a loan. It's a complicated situation, and we're going to unpack it all. If you've followed Selena for a while, you'd know she's been incredibly open about her personal mental health struggles. She's long used her platform to advocate for awareness and support in that space. That's exactly why, in 2021, she joined forces with her mother, Mandy Teefey, and entrepreneur Daniela Pearson to co-found Wondermind, a company positioned as a forward-thinking mental health content platform. On paper, the concept sounded promising. A hub for articles, podcasts, and interviews meant to reduce stigma and promote mental fitness. The vision was clearly heartfelt. As Selena once said, the goal was to create a safe, credible, and informative space for people to turn to. Born from real conversations she and her mother had about their own mental health journeys, they hoped to extend that sense of connection to others, particularly between mothers and daughters. The project even managed to raise $5 million and reportedly hit a $100 million valuation. But now in 2025, the narrative around Wondermind has taken a dramatic turn. Reports suggest the company is facing significant financial turmoil. Staff haven't been paid, layoffs have taken place, and morale is at an all-time low. While Selena isn't running the company day-to-day, her status as a co-founder and the involvement of her mother mean that public scrutiny is now directed straight at her. Over the weekend, Forbes published an article titled "Selena Gomez's Mental Health Startup Couldn't Pay Its Employees Last Month." Not long after, they updated the piece with a note revealing that nearly two-thirds of the staff had been laid off, leaving only 4 people still employed at the company. Back in 2023, Mandy Teefey stepped in as the sole CEO following the departure of co-founder and co-CEO Daniela Pearson. The reasons for Daniela's exit remain unclear, but insiders say that this was a pivotal moment when things began to decline. 2 employees reportedly told Forbes that Mandy lacked the experience necessary to keep the brand afloat and made missteps, such as rejecting high-value deals because they required Selena's involvement. One such missed opportunity was allegedly a multi-million-dollar partnership with Airbnb. Mandy's chief of staff has pushed back against these characterizations, suggesting they don't accurately reflect the reality of complex negotiations behind closed doors. Still, it appears that Selena hasn't had a consistent role in the company. She's listed as the chief impact officer, but Forbes quotes one employee saying they had to fight with her agent to get any involvement from her, even for simple things like an Instagram post or a brief interview. Apparently, she only visited the team once in 3 years, a claim a company spokesperson has denied, insisting her contributions speak for themselves. Regardless of her level of involvement, Selena's name is tied to Wondermind, and many are questioning her silence and financial capacity to help. According to Forbes, things reached a breaking point on March 31st when employees missed a paycheck. Later that same day, Mandy sent an email with the subject line, "Important Update," revealing that their health benefits through provider, Sequoia, had been canceled 2 weeks earlier on March 15th, without prior notice. Mandy then addressed the staff in an all-hands meeting, trying to calm concerns. She blamed the issues on legal complications and reassured the team that funding was on the way, estimating the next round of investment could total between $20 million and $30 million. She also acknowledged that mistakes had been made in the past, including investor feedback about low audience engagement. Despite these efforts, Wondermind missed another payroll deadline on April 30th. On May 2nd, Mandy reportedly informed employees she had taken out a personal loan against her home to help cover outstanding debts and said payments would be processed the next day. But the COO followed up, saying the wire transfer missed the cutoff and would instead be completed after the weekend, only adding to staff anxiety. Inside sources suggest that trust within the company is fading fast. While some employees still see Mandy as well-meaning, others are fed up with broken promises and repeated delays. And even though Selena isn't involved in daily operations, her name and public image remain intertwined with the project, leading some employees to feel let down. There's a sense of betrayal among those who believed that having Selena as a co-founder meant stability and credibility. Meanwhile, People magazine is offering a slightly different version of events. Their sources claim that Selena did act swiftly when she learned of the situation and that Mandy's loan was meant as an investment in the company's future, not to directly pay salaries. They report that Selena has poured millions of her own money into Wondermind over the years, and once she was made aware of this latest financial crisis, she invested additional funds again. According to the People source, Mandy's loan was a way to support future operations and not, as previously reported, to make up for missing wages. The insider also said Selena has never been part of the daily decision-making, but has always backed the project's mission. Was Wondermind simply overestimated from the start? Did they fail to attract and retain an audience? Was it poor leadership or just bad luck with funding? Whatever the case, there's a lot of finger-pointing going on. Selena is being pulled into the conversation, whether fairly or not. So, now, I want to hear from you. What do you make of all this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe for daily celebrity news and trials.